Hi there. It's really great to be back again as we begin another series. If you haven't had a chance to look at any of our other videos, you'll find them on our new website, bringhope.ie. These are really exciting times for Joe and myself as we're in the early stages of all of this. It would really help us if you click the subscribe button on our YouTube channel and share our website with anyone that you think would benefit. In 1637, the philosopher Descartes wrote the famous line, cogito ergo sum, which translates as, I think, therefore I am. It became a foundational concept in Western philosophy. It essentially concludes that we know we are real because we think. But what do we think? And what sort of people do we become as a result of the way that we think? We make choices every day in what we allow to influence our minds. These choices shape the people we become and have a direct impact on the way we help shape our families, our workplace, and society in general. So this series is about how we can take control of our thoughts and retrain our minds. I want to help us go from where we are now to where we want to be in our thinking and to gain a better understanding of the biblical perspective on how we think. So we're going to look at several things in this series. We're going to look at the way we think today, the innate quest we all have for the truth and to seek the truth. We look at how we can align ourselves to God's way of thinking and the practical steps we can take in retraining the way we think. God has been speaking to me recently about the mind and about my own mind in particular. As well as listening to God and reading different passages of scripture that speak about the mind, I've been reading two books. One of them is Get Out of Your Head by Jenny Allen, and the other is The Battlefield of the Mind by Joyce Meyer. And I'll pop both of those up at the end of the video so you can have a look at the names of them yourself. These are two really good books that I would highly recommend. Some of the material that I'm going to use in this series will actually be taken from those books, but it'll also be from my own experience and some research that I've done on the subject. This is going to be a journey in thinking. Let me ask you, as you're watching today, how do you think? Who or what is speaking into your life? What or who influences your thinking? Is your thought life positive and bringing you peace? Or do your thoughts bring confusion and maybe even a bit of anxiety? We all have different things that influence our thinking. What we watch on screen can have a huge influence on us. We can be influenced by what the people we spend time with are thinking. The latest fad on social media can have a huge influence on us. I wonder, how much thought have you given to what influences you? I want you to think for a minute about what you think about. If you struggle with negative thinking, then your life won't change until your thoughts change. The Bible tells us in Corinthians that we should have the mind of Christ, and that we should take captive every thought to make it obedient to Christ. I wonder how much thought we actually give to this. We need to control our thoughts and how we feed our minds, and to take every thought we have captive. We can renew our minds by the choices we make and by retraining our minds to think differently. We're able to control our minds. Joyce Meyer says this. She says that a war is raging and your mind is the battlefield. If you've ever dealt with things like worry, doubt, confusion, depression, anger, or condemnation, you've experienced firsthand the attacks in your mind. Your thoughts don't have to defeat you. You can win the battle. So why don't you join me next time as we look deeper into the way we think and the things that influence us in shaping our thinking. This will really help us to understand ourselves and help us think differently so that we can make conscious decisions that will help us know the truth and for that truth to set us free. So together we're going to go on a journey through the next 4 sessions, and I do hope that you'll join me on that journey. And please do subscribe to our videos by pressing the small subscribe button on the bottom right of your screen. This way you'll know when we post our next videos. Bye for now.